still have yet to unlock a character on the Chaos side. Oh, wow, look, we don't have to wait at all. They're not even leaving spawn. They're already out of there. They're up through ult mid. And, well, Marky takes one to the dome to begin this round. He tries to run away, but these demons will catch up with him.
Oh dear, he's seen them jump out into the pit now. Jonji with a flash from his teammate buying him time, and he gets another kill. That's worthwhile. But the motor smoke is down, and Chaos had a triple B at the start, so already left out of the bomb site. Vanity can flash them back in. He has the kit. They're going fast. So, oh dear, caught. Traded onto Leaf. Stand in the site, helped out by Ethan. Got to swap weapons, and that allows Vanity to get a quick shot. Will he stick the bomb once again? That's how they won the opener back on Nuke and Vanity. He's caught Ethan in the corner, but a double tap back from Ethan will secure the round. EG finding the first on their map pick. Stan, he was very good back on Nuke as well. The kill distribution was close for EG. It was 3 kills from top to bottom, 22 to 19. But Stan, he was at the top of that. So it's good to see him bring in the level into this series. Trying to keep EG above, right? Because for Stan's sake, expectation is Liquid are going to beat Triumph. So EG also expected victors of this game. They want to beat Chaos, so they can both go 4-1.
And everybody can live happily ever after, Harry. Happily ever after.
Well, Hugo did say the expectation is for Liquid to beat Triumph. And what's going on right now over on that stream is that actually Triumph 15-11 over Liquid on Inferno.
What we all expected.
But it is Triumph's map pick, so we'll give them that little benefit there. Sure, Moses having a very good time. Tariq leading the charge into B. He's going to overcome Leaf, and there's Zappa getting dropped as well. A bit of Deagle trigger work from Vanity, but he's only good for 1. Pack it up, pack it in. This round's all said and done. That's not how the song goes, Hugo. I can already see you looking at me.
Disappointment, of course.
Yep, well. Well, just be the save here, getting away with the Deagle and Scout. It always annoys me that you see where Jonji just threw that decoy. I wish you could flash through that. I think that would be a very cool dynamic. But there's a bit of skybox there that just gets in the way and ruins everything about being a long or banana player.
You understand why they closed skyboxes though. Do you guys remember where, well, there were 2 things key, where you could smoke banana from A, and you could, no, from CT rather, and when you could pick up a smoke at the end of the round, throw it, and then buy another one at the start of the round, if that makes sense, right? So teams would just cycle so many smokes, and you'd see, you know, B plays on this map forced to 5-10 seconds left, as long as teams used all their utility right. So I'm glad we're not in that state anymore, but utility is still king on a map.
Hugo, are you pro Skybox or anti Skybox? I can't tell. You have to pick one or the other, obviously.
Which Skybox are you talking about? The one in game or the
none or some?
I don't know how to answer that question because you're going to use it against me no matter what I say.
Well, that depends. What is your answer?
Well, no, it depends what the question is, really.
What do you mean?
Because there's 2 skyboxes, right? Are we talking about Anders skybox, or are we talking
Obviously,
about
we're not talking about that.
I think it depends on the skybox. I think it depends on the map and the position.
But is it Anders' skybox that you're talking about?
I like Anders' skybox. It's cool.
You like Anders' box. Okay, I think we understand that.
You said
Breezy down here at the bottom of
yeah.
Banana, and now just Vanity and Marky left. Gonna try and hold on to this B site, but it's already in the hands of Egg. Ethan shutting down Vanity. Leaves it all on Marky.
Egg now.
Egg now, of course.
Even swap plant spot as well, so Marky can't even deny the bomb plant, and Stan's going to make sure that that is the case. EG 3-0. Nice little B plays to begin this map.
Don't know why I said Egg. I guess because it's EG, and in my head it just came out that way, didn't it? I read it phonetically. Yeah, man, the old Egg. I gotta say, mate, that's why Egg is so damn good at CS. Like, that's my Rush impression. That's also not very good. Like, my reading comprehension. Really just a pretty subpar package overall here as we head in to round number 4.
Warps out for Vanity as well. Cirque's going to meet him up Banana, running fast, but the Molotov keeps him back, and Vanity's above the sandbags. 3 on B early, lots of grenades going down. Stan eats one, and Tarek served up as well. Good damage and good delay. At this point, EG should know that there were or are 3 players on that B bomb site, but do they know they still continue to be here? Vanity is hungry for more. Leaf's burning. Oh, the flash is good. Vanity takes a shot, though, and he still takes down Ethan. Backing up, Leaf checked. Breezy gets that trade, and they're going to try and run into the B-bomb site, but Vanity's still holding strong. The flash in, this time missed shot, and the blind. Breeze runs him down, but he doesn't expect a third at the back of the site. Zeppa hiding, buying time, gets wall bang for nothing, and Tarek does trade. Good work for EG to get him out of the bomb site. And
the bomb now.
Of course, forgotten in T-spawn. Maybe this is just an EG thing, right? That upper take on Nuke that we saw the bomb forgotten about. Maybe that wasn't purpose, because it's happened again.
They're just really trying to like force Stan to be the bomb boy of EG.
All right, guys, bomb boy here.
Oh, well, instead it's looking a bit more like a Bombay mix, because this has gotten spicy in this round thanks to that kill from Marky. Oh dear. Couple of missed shots, and luckily enough, what has happened? The firelight engulfed Stanislaw, and Cirque's there to keep it all under control. I've never seen a molly just annihilate someone like that. It looked like he died. That was cool, man. It looked like
a shot in it, you know?
Yeah, that might have been it.
And so only one tick.
Because it was like, as it first popped, just dead instantly in the fireball.
Yeah. Cirque's hopping between fire as well, right? There's one in the pool, one on the coffin. If he even took a tick of that damage, he probably wouldn't have won that fight. He was left on 11. And yeah, he got popped in more ways than one, peaked and mollied. And so it will be an EG round, keeping it up on this T side. It's a strong start.
I don't know about you, but I always think the American fan cams, whenever we're doing the NA games, just wild, man. Like, there was some guy just then, like, looked like he was in his washing machine room. Has a whole room dedicated to it, though. That's pretty cool.
I just have mine under my bed, you know.
Under the bed now? Why? Safe there, or you like the vibrations when you try and sleep?
I don't have a water bed, but I put it on when I sleep, and it just rocks me to sleep, you know, like a cot.
Wow, dude, that's pretty cool. So you're like the big baby Byron. You know, you need something cot rocked, and here we go. Ooh. It's more like, I can't think of a way to tie that in.
No, maybe you shouldn't.
Maybe I shouldn't. I guess, like, instead of cot rocked, it's cock blocked inside of the A site as EG absolutely tear through the pistols there. Nailed it.
That would have been funny if you said it 20 seconds.
Yeah, well, you know, they say that timing is everything in comedy, and I beg to differ.
Not a comedian, though. Cirque, he's having a laugh at that one. 5-0, finishing off the eco. And Chaos coming back in with guns. So, yeah, we know EG's T-side is the one to look out for on this map, right? CT-sided map, but that doesn't really hold true as much anymore, especially with the online CS. We see a lot of T-sided games, but this is to be expected from EG. Oh, look who's in the fan cams. It's Philip and the gang. We got Ollie there as well. Max 2. Oh, my God, it's, yeah. Everyone's showing up today. We've got more production than actual fans.
I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that production are the biggest fans of CS, because they're here all damn day.
Yeah. More than us.
The unsung heroes of each and every broadcast that gets brought to you every day.
So sing for him, Harry.
All right, then. Here's an original I've been working on. All right, Vanity holding out long with the AWP. And they know it's there because it just went boom, and there it is again. But Tarek, only caught in the legs, does get put down by Jonji. But now, back through this smoke, there's another man. There's Breezy, who also offers himself up. So now a 3-on-5. Bit of a grinding halt. Cirque runs for the hills, and they see that. Jonji gets the info. But regardless, they've still left B completely. Oh, dear.
They're still doubting themselves as well. I don't know why. Like, A's gone completely quiet, and Zeppa, he went back to A again for a second time. He finally realizes the smoke down gives it away. But Chaos don't know for sure, right? Like, they're still aggressing on short, waiting for a lurker. There's no lurks. It's a full B play. Double nades for the bomb plant, but it's not a coffin play. It's a little wider, so Stan will survive. Those are great nades, though. Lots of damage done. Cirque holding the line. He's got one. Will he expect another from the same position? Marky's creeping up banana. Cirque's not gone back for the face. Stan's holding it instead. Leave. Free kill. Cirque looking the wrong way, and no one with a cover. Stan does kill the banana player. They smoke the bomb. Ethan gone. Stan in a 1-on-2. He can't do it. That was a very weird round. Cirque not being covered. Communication there, maybe lapsing for a second, and that's all it takes to let Chaos back into the round. Basically, with the positions there, Cirque had to be holding coffin because the player at the back of the site, I think it was Ethan, had CT to a degree. Also watching the coffin walk out. But it's fine. It's not the end of the world, but it has let Chaos get around on the board. Smoke on the molly. Vanity with the orb. The flash is good. His timing shot does not connect this time.
Oh, Cirque looking good, right? Delivering the opener again. For EG, and Tarek knows there's someone close to this smoke. Jonji does lie in wait on the other side. He's showing he's not the kind of guy you want to go toe-to-toe with, at least on your own. Oh, Chaos, they've gone for a classic here. They've left B, and EG, they're going B.
Oh dear. They're already realizing, like, guys, it's really quiet. Are you sure, Vanity? Are you sure we should do this? Yeah, man, yeah, it's fine. 50-50. They either come here or they don't.
Yeah, man, my cat ears, I can hear them. I can hear them.
They're on B.
Oh, no. I've been lied to. And
like, I respect a gamble, though. You know, sometimes that works out, Harry. You know, it's 50-50. But, yeah, especially when you're a man down as well, right? Like, the other side, if you play 2B with a man down and you get proper A split by EG, you're probably going to lose. And the reason Chaos actually make that call is more the economy than anything, right? Like, if they tried to save, it's not like they could buy around it. No matter how many they survive or how many they kept alive, you know, 2 or 3, it would have still been a bad buy. And so keeping 4 is the only way they can truly justify next round's investment. It's a risk, and sadly for them, no reward. But for EG, a free bomb site and a round that follows 6-1.
What was the biggest risk you've ever taken, Hugo?
Ooh. That's a big question.
I know mine immediately.
Yeah, I know what you're
dropping out of uni after one LAN event ever in the UK to be like, yeah, this seems fun.
Wouldn't recommend that, but it worked out pretty well.
I mean, it worked well with me, right? So, yeah, let's all do it. Dropping out of uni, 2020, let's get it. There's still time.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that, you know? I
don't know how our boy in the bottom right's watching the game there. Did have
Let's see.
a sheet over his eyes, so really, sheet is the wrong word. It was like a balaclava. I almost said baklava. That's very different. But 10 times more delicious.
Uh-oh, Leaf.
Leaf is very hot and heavy, and Cirque not in the mood today. Wants to get this game over and done with. He shuts him down right away. Flash allows the peek from Zephyr, but he's just a moment too late to catch anyone from it. Ethan's like, Cirque, please take the AWP. It's heavy in my hands, and in yours, you deliver all these great moments. So he's put it back in his hands.
Gamble, Harry. They're going to flash in. They're going to get aggressive. Zepp is going back for info, and he's been pushed through by Vanity's utility. Ethan knows he will have heard those first steps. 3 at B right now. If EG elevate A, the round is theirs, but they are not to know. And already rotates back 2 of them as Zephyr holds onto the top of B. EG want to retake. They should be able to trade this kill. Boost up, though. Oh, dear. Zephyr not ready for that. And now the rotates back for Chaos. This is chaotic. They don't know where to go, and I don't blame them because EG are set up on both sides of the map. Bomb down middle. Cirque re-aggressing, got a flick, and Jonji's got the shot. Cirque was looking up. Reloading the apartments, that's more info for Chaos. The EG are close by, 2 on the A site. The best odds Chaos have in this round, and EG are coming around the corner.
Ooh, a little run boost to get him up and over. And that split comes in at the perfect timing. Marky left in a clutch. Now, a 1v2, you know, it's not undoable. It's not impossible, but it's also not easy. It's not a walk in the park. I could keep telling you the things it is, and it's not. Oh, we could just see if Marky can do it. Breezy down here in the pit. Tarek with the crossfire in the apartments. And it's a pretty horrible crossfire to try and deal with, right? They don't even need to peek, like, really. Marky is to hunt these fights down, and then they just swing together. So EG, they go up 7-1.
That run boost was sick as well. What a way to get up short side, you know? Stan on the roof. The bomb got stuck there. Imagine, right? You be in a world where, yeah, if it's on the edge, you can jump and get it. But if it's deep, you'd have to like do some hardcore parkour, get back up. But not a worry for EG. They're just running the board right now. 7-1. Chaos's gambles have not been coming up well for them. And even when they made like the right calls and the right reads, EG have just traded their way to success. Whoops again. Marky on the balcony, or at least on the, what do you even call them? It's like the mini balconies, not the porch.
Yeah, you know, you could just say balcony. It is the little balcony, you know. It's like a Juliet balcony almost, right? Very small, accessible, and doesn't give you a big area. I don't know, what kind of balcony is it? I'm saying Juliet, but if we have any astute property developers in our wake, let us know. What are these? Now, they're definitely, surely that's a Juliet balcony.
I think it's a Romeo. Let us know with the hashtag ESL Pro League.
Romeo, oh Romeo. Wherefore out our Romeo now, as this B play is looking to come on in. Well, Vanity in with the first, but he gets his spear shaken off, and now Leaf trying to hold down the line, but he's not doing too fine. Bested by Stan. Vanity arrives here nice and quickly. Is that going to make a difference? Trying to deny that bomb plant, but now they know he lies in wait. Over on the Ruin side. Stan is law, as some say, over in this B-bomb site. Let's see, Stan's law. Does it come in? He's ready to swing. There's the peak. They know he's here, but that lines Tarek up with one. Marky gonna trade it. Stan's not giving the peak to Vanity that he desperately needs to flush out this player at the back of the site, so it falls to Marky to get it done. Cirque, it all falls onto him to try and deny that defuse, and he's very, very quick, isn't he? Vanity's just got to run for the hills. And so EG, they get an 8th on the board, an 8th to their name. And the AWP save, that's the only thing out of that round for Chaos.
4 HP on Vanity, just gets away in time, but that's a great round for Stan as well, the back of the side. You see Tarek gets a little hungry after he finds one. He wants to repeat. Marky does punish him, but all Stan needs to do there is not do anything and just stay alive, right? If he even moves a muscle, if he peeks into the AWP, then Marky can, or Vanity or Marky can get on the bomb, and that can force Cirque into an uncomfortable spot. But by the time that Marky had chased down the man at the back of the site, it was already a round locked in for Cirque. No time for the defuse, and time for a timeout. Chaos, 8-1 down. This was my worry, Harry. This was my fear. And it's turning into Chaos's reality. 8-1. Oof.
Might be time to wake up and smell the roses. You just leant into the monitor there. No one can actually see you, but Hugo really committed to that. How did they smell?
Like roses. Walls flash. Pop. Oh, not going to work though. Vanity's ready. Don't know how he dodged that one. AK lost. Marky going to try and nade it towards him. And, well, the shots will line up as well. Stan gone. Cirque double naded at the top of B, but he wants more. And honestly, this is the best call EG can make. Oh, the smoke is such a middle finger. If they exec B right there, they have a 3-on-2, and they probably get a bomb plant, and then Chaos have to retake. But now, a third rotation almost available. Vanity's watching from the long side in spawn. He's going to be very fast into B. They need the CT smoke. They have 2 of them on EG.
Oh, and even then, a re-smoke disaster. However, Cirque's already ahead of it and does live to tell the tale. The trade was attempted there, as Leaf was peeking out from the site, but he never got given the chance. Zerg's taking up position down here in the bottom mid, but he is going to rejoin his friends over here at Banana. Two smokes raining on into this site, blocking off CT and the coffin side. There's a big old gap in that smoke, and Ethan even gives Tarek a little love tap. You're right, bud. Oop, Vanity trying to deny that plot, but he can't quite find it. It's Zerg from atop the boxes, makes quick work of Jonji. Vanity now arriving, but concealed in this smoke. Tarek and him, he's touching his feet, and Vanity able to remove him. It's all going to fall on a Cirque again to deliver this clutch, and surely not. I'm having flashbacks to that last round now. The 1v1. Cirque, 3 kills in the round, 2 points of health. Marky is pushing him, but Cirque's hidden. Oh man, you would hate Cirque, and there's Marky going back, lands the dig.
Surely.
It's going to be close. He doesn't have a kit either. So yeah, that's already over.
Cool shot, though.
Yeah, the kit was dropped on Coffin. He was too far away from it again. EG, they win a 3-on-5 right there. The reason that was so good is because EG, after they get that B pick, what they do is they run back down Banana. Leaf, who's in the site, here's the info. Jonji and Marky are about to rotate, and Leaf goes, no, don't do it. They're running back down Banana, and they were, but it was only fake noise, only fake info, trying to keep Chaos 2-2 split. Then EG still able to execute into what was a 3-man bomb site, but now in a 2-2 with them favored, or 3v2 rather, and then they just close out the post plant as they have often been doing with Cirque on the AWP looking so good. So that's just a crazy round. Where did Cirque's AWP go? He's on a Mac 10. He wants nothing to do with this. He's going to run up long. Vanity denying it. Trying to stay alive. Ethan's gone through the smoke, catching Jonji. Vanity with a no-scope, but finally spammed down through it. And now it's going to be a 2-on-3. Another weird round, but one you can't count EG out of.
Oh, Marky could reap the rewards of this short position. Ethan put down by Zeppa. And so finally, Chaos get a second. Now, I will point out that Tarek went for a knife there in that round, barreling through the long smoke to try and knife Vanity in the cubby.
Respect.
Content.
You know,
that was one where
you want to
EG...
look for whatever content opportunities you can, right? And a free knife on an AWP, that could, you know, that's front page of everywhere, really. That's all anyone will be talking about.
London Times.
London Times, man. New York Times. Everyone's talking about
Everybody's time.
EG loosened that round up because they're super confident. They thought the Chaos would be triple B. That's why they're running up long fast. But what that's done is left them with no money. Like, this could be a possible comeback for Chaos. Oh, what a bait. The jump in I think that was breezy. He shows his fingers, nothing more. Cirque goes wide in middle and catches the AWP, and Jonji's trapped as they run past him from every direction, but he does react and get one. Cirque gone, stand with a trade, and a 4-on-3. No one left in A. The motor smoke keeps Marky out of business, and EG, oh, well, I say, out of business, maybe not. Back open up. Shot through the smoke. It will delay the bomb plant, and Chaos are going to try and push back in, but another one landing at their feet has made this quite the feat.
They're looking like they want to go through, and that would be very Chaos of them. And so here comes that push. Oh dear, there's Marky with the opener, but Breezy takes matters into his own hands, and he's making it personal. Just Zeppa left to beat, and Breezy's going to put up all 3. 10 on the board for EG, double digits locked on in, and all on the back of one man. That was a pretty weak old buy for the Evil Geniuses, and they still managed to find it.
And, you know, we look at this, Hugo, and I have to say that the conviction is stern. This is the EG that we thought was going to come out to play today. Isn't that right? Hugo Oxfordshire Brighton.
That is my full name, yeah, my legal name. I've been doxxed now, but yeah, this is what I was fearful of, right? EG on this T side just being very dominant, in control, even though their money was at a loss and they could have just got, you know, 9-6, right? Chaos could have pulled things back because they had done over on Nuke after a bit of a streak, but EG, a fast round into A, and they continue to wreak havoc.
Hugo, if you were the Chaos coach right now, what style of back rub would you be given?
Harry, you know what style.
Well, guys, I'll just see myself out. Thanks.
Vanity, I want to see him deliver some big moment with this AWP. I would love it, right? They've entrusted him with a solo B hold, and that frees up 4 towards this A site. And I still feel like we have yet to see the full limits of Vanity.
maybe his limitations here are the fact that he's alone because EG are just running into B. Vanity, there's the bomb drop. That's all the info Chaos need to send everyone at the problem, but the problem is B. Vanity trapped out with the smoke. You might have to go through. There's no flash to be lined up. Leaf spamming the smoke and Vanity's the bomb.
Yeah.
He will get traded on his retreat, but that's bought more time than anything for Chaos. Still a man up on this retake. They've got to be able to win this round. This has to be a Chaos round, otherwise EG are going to storm the board.
Oh, two from the coffin side, ready to move in. The flashes try and supplement the push, but no one's really blind. And EG, they just sweep that round under the rug, 11-2. This is pretty devastating right now.
You know, you want to applaud the utility usage from Chaos there at the end of the round, but the reality is it's all in vain. You do a pretty good job in pacing in terms of a retake, but my goodness, it's EG that are OP.
A heroic effort from Vanity, right? Like dropping the bomb twice, but even with a 4-on-3, EG still able to steal it away. And more SMGs, we've seen them for both sides, right? No one's really been rich in this latter end of the first half, but oh no, again, the reads. They're not there. Chaos is 3 on B and EG elevate pace towards A. They're not going to check short side. Tarek blindsided to mow down. Breezy responds, and A's done. The round might fall with it as well. We've already seen EG cycle these moto smokes and keep Chaos out of the bomb site. They might have to come short side, and that is the call, but there's a smoke again. There's nowhere to go. And now with a bomb planted, they go back through the apps, but Stan's holding it down.
And look at Breeze. He just kind of senses that someone's through the wall. You know what?
He's looking for the boost.
Also looking for the shadow. He's going to drop a Molotov. It's going to be Leaf peeking on from apartments. He's got one as well that he can dump here in pit, which would create a problem for Stan. Here comes said Molotov. Stan backs away and avoids some flashes. So far, it's gone for Vanity pretty well and Leaf pretty well. Just Breeze in a 1-on-2, trying to hold on to this planted bomb. Can he stop this third player? And the answer's no.
Would have been the ace.
Not even close.
Yeah, you take those rounds, right? That's Chaos not coming through the moto smoke as a unit. One man goes through it late, while Stan's attention was drawn from the pit, right? He got mollied out, and so Vanity's able to get value off of that SMG from quite a range, and Zeppa closes it out with his 5th kill of the map. Definitely been a hard one for Chaos to get into.
Oh, Ollie now in the fan cams. Ollie, if you didn't know, was a stage manager, is a stage manager.
Was. This is how you announce it.
It's just kind of
longer, actually, Ollie.
It's when we have stages, he manages them. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. Currently managing the fan cams. He is a man of arts.
And so this is it, right? Last round of the first half, the moment we've all been waiting for. And it looks like it might culminate in one of these A plays that have done EG well thus far in the game. No short side setup this time from Chaos, very, very passively back inside of A. There's even a world where you could wrap CT here if you're EG, especially with Ethan still at the banana, and that looks to be the decision. No one from Chaos at B is even considering this. Zeppa, now hearing the footsteps, turns back around. He's realized very, very late what's going on. Oh dear, the flash is good, but Tarek gonna get the better of him, and Leaf now, like, what do they even want him to do? He's got an MP9, he's got 5 players to find. Yeah, good luck, Leaf. I'm sorry. He gets hung out to dry. The Deagle is Stan chiming in. Now, Stan's like, I should probably get this bomb down, right? But it doesn't matter. Cirque is still holding the line. There's plenty of time for EG. Cirque does get bested.
I love the wall of smokes there for EG on the B bomb site. They got all the info coming in from CT, and now they're about to close it. Jonji in a clutch. Molly checks the back, but Ethan's fast, and EG are in control. 12-3 on their map pick. Already a map up in the series, looking to make it a 2-0 and keep up their Inferno streaks the Fury are put to bed. Let's see if that happens. Join us after the break for what could be the last half of play.
What you finna There's no defense. I'll buy it if I want it. I'm going supersonic. Come on, beg for it. Alright, okay. Running out of luck. Too much in my cup. Nishi, run it up. Why you always tripping like you top? Cause you not my team pop. Shawty, I know. Why you always tripping like you top? Cause you not my team pop. My team pop. Who really got the block? Sipping to rock in a cop car. They say they wanna party with us 12 as and how much be that boofy, it's a la. My feature price bigger than your bank account. You talk about it, but don't show us that about. These boys only flexing with that allowance. We swimming in the shower. I'm only f***ing you if your toes cute. Brown skin, goddamn, that's my soul food. I'm winning for the record, check your memo, bro. Generation of destruction, you'll remember us. LSD used to do promethazine, only THC, NSC is my new lean. We no longer up next on top. Lay your girl when she counting my checks. There's no defense. I'll buy it if I want it. I'm going supersonic. Come on, beg for it. Alright, okay. Running out of luck. Too much in my cup. Nishi, run it up. Why you always tripping like you top? Cause you not my team pop. Shawty, I know. Why you always tripping like you top? Cause you not my team pop. My team pop.
I was in the field, realized I could make it. Sacrificed all my time towards greatness. Been alone in the dark, isolated. And my dreaming isn't real, what separates me. I never know, it's coming my way, yeah. Cold out of stone, stay out of my lane, yeah.
And we're back with the second half of play. As you can tell, this one's neck and neck, so close that you can barely look away from it, which is why I am going to elect to give you a score update on the other streams. You can see here that Evil Geniuses is 12-3 over Chaos on the second map of this series rather. Then we look around the whole league. And currently, Furia are up one map over Gen G, and it might be 2-0 in Dunzo if Furia could continue to beat down on them. It's 10-3 on the second map of play over there. Now, Cloud9, 100 Thieves. Cloud9 having picked up the first map of that best of three, currently down 7-8 as they go into the second map. And now here's where things get interesting. Liquid have lost a map to Triumph. I say again, a map to Triumph. Now they're playing on Overpass. Liquid are ahead 6-1. Us, though, well, you're probably wondering how we got here. And this is the perfect time to bring in someone to explain that. It's Harry Russell.
Yeah, man, EG, they've been absolutely annihilating thus far. And you just saw the odds there at like 1-15, right?
Pretty close.
Yeah, man, I think it speaks volumes for how dominant this has been. Chaos are going to try and throw in this little A execute out from the apartments. And to be fair, EG are not ready for this whatsoever. This was like the perfect call to just bypass the setup from EG. We've got a 5v5 retake. We've loaded into a retake server by mistake here. EG, what can they do? Down with Leaf, and oh well, everyone's actually dead pretty much. It's just Jonji and Zeppa trying to hold on. How's this gone? Oh dear, Zeppa trying to get it back under control, but only good for one. And Jonji, how's he still alive? This is weird, it's messy, but finally Ethan gets it back under control. And EG, they get 13.
I just want to look at the USP skin there on Ethan just one more time while we're here, if that's at all possible. Maybe next time. I doubt he upgrades. But that's a cool looking skin on his USP.
What was it?
I don't know.
What did it look like? Try and describe it to me.
I just can't. Maybe we'll catch it with him in his hands.
I'm trying to spot it on him. Hang on.
on his side right
Holstered,
there.
mate. You can't. Yeah.
All
Can't
right,
see it.
all right, all right.
Yeah, that, you know, so many of the first half rounds, Chaos were making gamble calls and stacking. Oh, Jonji's crashed. Well, this is a good time to put this point in then. So many rounds with Chaos, you know, gamble stacking sites, sometimes due to like saving and like, you know, keeping their guns together. Or making no, I don't even want to call them misreads because they're just gambles out of spawn. Like, you know, triple B is pretty standard at times, and EG would often avoid them just out of luck a lot of the time. Well, right there, it comes back to bite them. EG triple B, 2 on long, no one on A, and Chaos just take the site for free. I love the apps drop in pistol rounds. It's always fun, right? It's motor smoke down, double flash. It was a variance of that. It was a default site smoke. But yeah, a good call for Chaos, but I don't know how EG win all those fights back in. In an instant, it goes from 5-on-5 to 5-on-2, and EG just hit all the one-taps coming back in on the retake. 13-3. Chaos, by the looks of things, were forcing anyway before Jonji's crash.
I feel like every time I've seen Zeppa, he's like incredible on Nuke.
Yeah, and on Nuke is one thing, but how about on Inferno? Because right now there's not a whole lot of education being going on here, except for a lot of learning being done by Chaos. And well, let's do a little bit of learning with Grim.
All right, so things you can do on Vertigo A side. Just, you want to stop the rush, so what you do is you throw this smoke like that. You basically go along the wall, aim at the line, and run to the light. It smokes deep on the ramp, so if you're fighting on the ramp like this or up top, they can't see you, which is really good and can help. But if you want to just stop the rush and play retake or not fight the ramp, something you can do is you come up here, you listen, see if they're running up, and you throw a molly off the roof like this that lands right here. This molly forces them to go back or push forward into you. And what you can do is you can also have a teammate back here throwing flashes. And so you can throw that molly and peek with the flash, and they're exposed unless they fell back. And if they fell back, then you know you have some space to where you can maybe creep to the sandbag. You could just give it completely and play retake, and they'll have to use extra utility to clear out sandbag. This is a molly that's very good to stop a rush as well initially, that a second teammate can throw combined with a deep smoke. This molly lands lane and pretty much prevents any T from running up lane and fighting your teammate quick in the round. This is very good because it prevents rushes and forces them to stop and wait it out. Now, as a lane player, stuff you can do is pretty good. You can smoke off the wall, off this wall here. It lands pretty deep. So what you can do with this is you can clear under here and fight the ramp. You can spam the smoke. You can angle out a bit, and they won't know you're here. And you can take peeks on the sandbags, or you can just spam it completely. Also, something you can do with the smoke is you can walk to here, which is a pretty good off angle, and hide the entire time.
Well, Grim, with a little bit of an educational piece there for you. Seems to have timed out just right. We are back into the action at 13-3. Inferno is the port of call. Glad you can learn a little bit about Vertigo. But if you're a fan of Chaos at this point, you're probably feeling a little bit of Vertigo. Not too good.
Yeah, it's Vertigo from being at the lowest of lows right now. Leaf opening the round up at least, right? Has started things off on good footing for the Chaos Esports Club. Keck.
We both just do that. Keck versus Egg now.
Keck Egg, here we go. Ethan.
Oh, might want to get away from there, Ethan.
Yeah, he's hanging around. Doesn't realize the extent of the danger that lurked on the other side of that smoke. Chaos have been very, very quiet here. And EG, they're going to gamble, rotate Cirque round with this M4. The timing on that might be good. But Ethan and Tarek both falling. This is probably a save. You hate to have to say it.
Nice, got OT written all over it, Harry.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm quite on that train of thought just yet. But you know, like stranger things have happened.
They have such a lead, they're just going to go for it. They have loads of util, they push Vanity out, and Stan follows up. They try and trade, and it's dug them a hole. Hit him behind the pillar is Jonji. He's been great in this series so far, and he will keep that one up into a 2-on-1. Cirque waiting for a repeat that will never come as Jonji runs him down with a Glock and finds 3 in the round. 4 for Chaos.
Yeah, there was a real chance for that round, too. It started to take flight.
Yep.
Instead, it's left, right, and good night. Chaos hold on to the very bitter end. Bitter end, as they'd say here where we are in Germany.
Please.
Oh, please. You make me sick.
Oh, dear. Well,
Trace, why didn't you ever wear the cat ears I bought you? And the whole outfit.
or the
that went
pink
with
fluffy
it?
handcuffs.
Well,
Well, cat ears are cool. Handcuffs, not so much. And on that note, we're going to run far, far away from the dark lands that we were just about to venture down. Leaf jumping up on into the window, but also not at the same time.
yeah, it's you know, it's a big tease, and that's iconic. But here's Breezy. Oh dear, pushing in. Him and Tarek. They pushed through apps and they've traded places. But the problem is, no one's even considering it. The bomb dropped by Breezy, the little ghost that lurked in the boiler room, now arriving again. Zeppa got the Ouija board out, trying to send him back home, really. Gets down into the pit. 2 players here, they've doubled up. Bomb now down, but it's still the advantage in favor of EG. This is scary, because it's like, you're trying to make a comeback happen. You're still believing if you're Chaos, but now this all hangs in the balance of a 3-on-5. Like, yeah, you're only up against pistols, but this is EG with quite the advantage. Luckily enough, Marky strikes Ethan off of the tally, but now they lose him down in the pit. Down goes Leaf as well. Zeppa needs a big old clutch here, and he's only good for 1. The defuse gonna come on in, and it should be fine. It should be okay.
Got it. Not even close.
All according to plan. Stan's got it locked in.
We all knew it. We all thunk it. No one was even worried for a moment. 14-4. Yeah, that's quite the retake, right? Marky, it felt like that was about to fall in the favor of Chaos. He finds the first kill in the 3-on-5. He shoots the one Galil player through the smoke. But then EG, they just win every fight. And you can see how much Chaos are trying to hang on and not give away engagements, not give away one-on-ones. And they're just jiggle peeking, but showing a bit of skin, that's all Breezy needs to take your face off.
Yeah, I mean, Marky was the pit player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it felt like that pit player had that pivot ability because of the smoke. You know, he's able to look into the sight. It doesn't really matter. So that round's over with, and EG are just 2 from sweeping up this whole series.
Cirque 1D down mid to start the last round while he Galil's vanity out of this. He's been great on those opening kills, even without the AWP, and boy, that was showing off on Nuke as well. Ethan's going to flash Tarek back in. This is content farming time, and they're both blind. Oh dear, Tarek loves it. 5-on-2 here for EG in the smoke. Breezy give him Jonji a back rub, and Leaf, he's got to pull things back himself. 1-on-5. Knows where Breezy is. That's about the extent of his information, and Breezy's going to kill him as soon as he looks away. Match point here for EG. They may not have gone flawless in this season of Pro League, losing to Furia finally, but otherwise, it's all going pretty well.
Yeah, I'd say that this is up to snuff.
The saddest thing about that flash push is that Marky wasn't facing the flash, so he wasn't blind. But because he was so low, the first bullet just catches him on the peak and he dies right away. If Tarek had instead tried to fight the other guy that was there with him, he might have got dropped, but a stray bullet was all that was needed to deal with Marky. So yeah, we're up against 15 here. Chaos probably not feeling the best they've ever felt.
It's a safe assumption.
Oh, and now they're really not. 4-on-5. As they try to do anything.
Anything at all. And that was not anything at all. That was, though. Jonesy makes it look a little bit more plausible. But never mind, you're dead. Well, it's been fun, everyone. Go ahead and start to gather all of your belongings, your possessions. Go ahead and grab them, put them all together. We're going to be packing things up here very shortly. We're going to have to ask you to exit in a very smooth and streamlined fashion. Vanity will peak top of middle, and that will be the last thing that he does. And the last thing that we see in this series, 16 for the Evil Geniuses, a quick 2-0, almost